folks. Andrew Bolpros. Well, we got some interesting news today, folks. We have a fullback on the roster. Whoa, guys, this is exciting. Now, I know you guys are going to be a little frustrated when you hear me say this. It's not Xander Horvath. It's Ben Mason. Ooh, notice the Michigan Wolverine uniform. Okay, clearly Jim Harbaugh knows who he is. Part of the Ravens system. Lot to discuss on this, guys. So, as always, let's get into it. Bull Bros. Okay, folks, as always, like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. I'm Andrew Bolpros. And again, we do know today is the first day to really evaluate the team as it stands right now before the draft. You know, free agency, Herbert's in the building, Derwin James in the building, Chargers putting a bunch of things out there, and Jim Harbaugh talked today. So a lot to discuss. Ben Herbert's obviously chatting. Go and check out those videos. They're definitely worth watching. Again, like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. But the man of the hour, we got this gentleman right here, Ben Mason, fullback. Pretty interesting situation with him. Again, Jim Harbaugh knows him through his time at Michigan, of course, one of his former Michigan players. Field Yates of ESPN reports that he's, again, signed as a fullback, okay, just so you know. But interestingly, Mason played tight end, okay, and a defensive lineman, in addition to fullback during his 4 years as a Wolverine, right? Really interesting. It just goes to show you how Jim Harbaugh handled the team there because, you know, again, he wasn't getting 5-star recruits. He was getting 3- and 4-star recruits. People had to kind of move positions, and it clearly, you know, created him for what he is. Now, he ran 37 times for 87 yards, so not much of a, you know, explosive back, if you will. 9 touchdowns, also catching a touchdown, making 14 tackles, right, with time. But again, Ravens drafted Mason in the 3rd round in 2021. Then he failed to make the team, spent time with the Patriots, Bears before returning to Baltimore and appearing in one game last season. So we don't need to talk about, are we going to get a fullback on this team? We already have one. So Ben Mason's, you know, on the team. And again, you know, it's interesting. And again, it was the 5th round, 2021 draft, and he's logged only 1 career snap. So I would expect that this is really an opportunity for him to actually play. Again, you got to remember, he already knows Greg Roman's offense. He knows his blocking prowess, and he should be a good fit for the Chargers, right? He was really more of a special teamer, technically, for, the other teams that he played for briefly, but he was on practice squads and so on and so forth. But again, the Chargers are going to run the ball. And I always said this, folks, I didn't think we were going to go get a fullback only, right? You're going to get a tight end / fullback, and that's what this guy is. And again, you start asking yourself this question. A good example. What about Brock Bowers? Brock Bowers' value is continuing to diminish in these conversations because they're getting players that technically are going to be taking snaps away from Brock Bowers. So I think when we start talking about, you know, Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr., that's going to make more sense. But this guy, you know, really is clearly going to be that guy that's going to try and, you know, make some gaping holes for Gus the Bus. And I'm really hoping J.K. Dobbins. We'll see what happens with that. Still no announcement there. I'm a little frustrated. But again, going a little more into it, Mason originally was a 5th round selection, 184th overall by the Baltimore Ravens in the 2021 draft. He joins the Chargers after spending 3 seasons with the Ravens and contributing on the active roster and practice squad. Again, after participating in training camp before his rookie, Mason joined practice squads, the New England Patriots, the Bears, before returning to the Ravens in 2022. And he made his NFL debut last year with the Ravens. In the season finale against the Pittsburgh Steelers, where he primarily contributed on special teams. So it will be interesting to see how he's utilized moving forward. But again, this is a good addition, folks. I'm a huge believer that this team needs depth. You know that. I know that. The coaching staff knows that. Now, again, I'll say this right now, folks. This is when they're going to find out what they actually have as a team. Where are our gaping holes? Where are our people we need to go after? Do we really need to pick a wide receiver at 5th? Do we need a stick and pick? Do we trade back? You know, can we go without a wide receiver for a little while and start going out? You know, again, the defense and everything is being installed right now. It's already been taken care of. Coaching staff has it set up. Now they got to give the game plan to the players. The players now have to assimilate it, understand it, and move forward. So, guys, I'm excited, right? I mean, bottom line, there's a lot to be said about this. And this is just a great another piece of the puzzle for the Chargers, right? It's not going to be anything groundbreaking. I was really hoping we'd hear something about J.K. Dobbins today. Obviously, we didn't. But at the end of the day, I still think this goes to show you the commitment to running the ball. So, guys, what do you think about this news? Like it? Dislike it? let me know. As always, Andrew Bopro. See you guys in the next one.